Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. I'm excited to tell you about our new lifetime oil change plan. When you purchase our plan, you'll never have to pay for an oil change again. If you get a different car, simply transfer the plan over. If that car's oil needs are different than your original plan, just pay the difference. It couldn't be simpler. You won't have to worry about inflation or prices going up. Give us a call at Westside Auto Pros to get details on the lifetime oil change plan. And remember, when I say lifetime, I mean your lifetime, not just your car's.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and if this year is anything like last year, folks are going to be coming in early to get things for their houses. Come in now and beat the rush, and Heat and Glow will help you out with some special promotions on gas inserts. We'll be doing up to $200 off on our gas metal inserts to retrofit into your drafty old wood fireplace. Come early, beat the rush. Fireplace Superstore, 109th and Douglas in Urbandale.
Why do I look for the seal? It's about trust. Whether I'm buying a car, hiring a contractor, finding a tax preparer, or an honest mechanic, the Better Business Bureau's seal means this business meets high standards. When I see the seal, I know I'll get what I pay for. No more taking chances and no more worries. And I feel good about supporting local businesses. My life is so much easier knowing I can always trust BBB accredited businesses. It pays to look for the seal. See for yourself at bbb.org/Iowa.
Welcome, everybody, to Mark Crouch Pool at Dowling Catholic High School, where we are about to lay witness to the Waukee swim team. I'm not sure what they're called. Is this the Waukee Warriors or the Waukee Wolves or the Waukee Wolfish Warriors? It is a combination team for sure. It's both Waukee high schools. They'll stay as a combined swim team for a couple of years. But anyway, Waukee is at Dowling Catholic. Waukee ranked number 1 in the state. This should be a great meet tonight. Last November, they finished 3rd and 4th in the state to each other. Dowling 3rd, Waukee 4th. And they kept a lot of kids on the roster for sure. We'll talk about that as each event kind of rolls through. But I think Dowling graduated 4 swimmers that went to state, swimmers and divers. I believe one of the divers was a senior last year. So a lot of returning kids, strong freshman class for both squads. And again, this should be a wonderful meet. We're glad you're here. My name is Dave Mabel. I'm here with Randy Nielsen, who is running camera and directing the show. So, Randy, thank you for all your work tonight. And Peter Tarpey, our producer, is he's out fetching water for us. So I will look forward to that. We'll begin tonight with the 200-yard medley relay. We've got JV heat in front of the varsity heat. In each of the events, there are let's see, we've got 24 total events, it looks like. We've also got diving, and it looks like we've got 6 divers diving in the JV and 6 in the varsity. And we do not have, we've got years, we've got 2 freshmen in the Dowling squad, 2 sophomores and 2 juniors diving for Dowling. We don't have the years for the Waukee divers, but I do not believe they had any divers at the state meet last year, so they did not graduate a state qualifying diver. Some of the names that we'll remember from last year, certainly, oh gosh, I'm just looking down the roster. Peyton Rafferty. Peyton Rafferty, a sophomore this year, had a great freshman year. I'm looking at the record boards in this pool, and her name's all over. 8 and under. She holds some records in the 100 IM, 200 IM, 200 individual medley as an 8-year-old. I can't imagine that's a hard enough race on its own. as a teenager. So that's kind of fun to see her on that board as a under 8-year-old swimmer for the individual medley. So that's awesome. Anyway, she'll be swimming. Jessie Wiggum is swimming. Maggie Carlson. Jessie Wiggum, a Waukee junior. She had a great year last year, finishing second in the 200 at state and the 500. So she's got the distance genes in her blood for sure. Let's see. Cassie Rounds is here. She's a senior this year on Dowling, state qualifier last year. Amelia Habgood, Zara Worth, Molly Uri. Lots of swimmers. Sweetman, Julia Sweetman is here swimming for Dowling. Emma Futh, state qualifier last year. Maggie Carlson. We'll be talking about some of the state qualifiers last year as they line up this year. Of course, the relays and events at state last year may be different than their swimming here tonight. I know coaches like to switch up relay teams, try and get a good combination. Maybe mix some different girls at different levels together on some of the different relays, especially in a duel like this. So again, we'll start out with a 200-yard medley relay junior varsity. That will be our first event starting just after 5:30. We'll get festivities kicked off here momentarily. Again, my name's Dave Mabel with Randy Nielsen on camera and running the program. Jim Bannister is our official tonight. Dowling Catholic head coach Paul Uri and Shelley Twigg, the Waukee head coach. Again, this is a combined Waukee team. I've been up to that new Waukee Northwest school, went up for the game on Friday night, their very first game. Posted some photos on the CISN Instagram page of their very first varsity football game on that home field, and it is a beautiful facility. All of their facilities are gorgeous. Softball, baseball, tennis, soccer, football, just gorgeous facilities up there. They did not build a pool, so when they do switch after a couple of years, they will both be sharing, at least current plan, they will both be sharing the YMCA pool out in Waukee, which itself is a beautiful facility. I suppose as a Warrior you like that because of all of the purple and gold in there, although the Wolves may bring their blue and white to festoon the pool. So this is a top-ranked Waukee team. They recently met in Linn-Mar, and Waukee won the meet. Dowling, I believe, was second. Coach Paul Uri. We talked to Paul before the meet tonight. We will be playing his interview at the first break before diving. And he talked about their first couple of meets. Hoover is a small team. I believe still coached by, Scott. Drawing a blank. Sorry, Scott. I'll come up with Scott's name. But Scott has kept Hoover together as a swim program, both men's and women's. And he always seems to get, Scott Torres, thank you very much, Scott Torres. Always seems to get some kids to break. So we are going to come back after a short break, and we'll be ready for some swimming. We'll see you back here on CISN.TV.
Here's to everyone who believes in competition and good sportsmanship, who knows it's not about the trophies or the medals, but rather the lessons learned. For those who understand, it's not whether you win or lose, just that you give your best. So go ahead, lace them up, take the field, have fun, and play. For the experience, for the memories, for the love of the game. Shields.
Central Bank opened its doors in 1877 and has been proud to call Iowa home ever since. For more than a century, our family-owned business has worked hand-in-hand with friends and neighbors across the state to make their dreams a reality. Come visit us at our new location on Hickman and Waukee and see how Central Bank can make it happen for you.
Welcome back to Mark Crouch Pool. We are lining up. The girls are heading to the blocks. Randy Nielsen operating our remote camera that is new this year. Hopefully that works well for us. It has worked well in practice. And we've also got a camera on the scoreboard that we will cut to after each heat to catch the girls' time. So we've got in lane 1 Waukee. Waukee will be in lane 1, 3, and 5. Dowling Catholic in lane 2, 4, and 6. That'll be true of most events tonight. When there's something different, I will let you know. But so in lane 1, we've got Marin Lacey, Taylor Rogers, Naya Schmidt, and Emily Nichols. Lane 2 for Dowling, Violet Bordenaro, Abby Ruan, Molly Uri, and Reese Lovell. In lane 3 for Waukee, Alexa Worth, Avery Herman, Ella Harrington, and Kaylee Wiggum. Lane 4 for Dowling, Estella Konigsfeld, Charlotte Chance, Cece Smith, Natalie Salazar. Lane 5 for Waukee, Lily Vavanov, Cadence Wygant, Sarah McCrary, and Sydney Abram. Lane 6 for Dowling, starting off is Caitlin Brunelos Moriel. Kate Sullivan will be second, Haley Mohan, and Olivia Reese. Swimming first, the backstroke. Lane 3, that is Alexa Worth leading at the first 50. Waukee out to a slight lead, swimming a lane 3, 31:39 for her 50-yard backstroke. In the breaststroke, that is Avery Herman, still in front in lane 3. Even putting some time in. Ella Harrington dives in for the fly. Waukee still ahead. 33.46 for Herman's breaststroke. Dowling Catholic in lane 4, and Waukee in lane 5, battling it out for second and third. Waukee a strong lead, 29.99 for Harrington. Kaylee Wiggum finishing off for Waukee in lane 3 with the freestyle. It's going to be a battle for first and second in lanes 4 and 5. Dowling at the there's Waukee finishing. Dowling pulling ahead. That is Natalie Salazar and Waukee's Sydney Abram. And fourth up in the top is Waukee's Emily Nichols anchoring for the Warriors. We've got our varsity. We will be calling the names off of the girls. We'll start out with our lead swimmers. For Waukee, leading off with the backstroke is Athenia Wandera. Ryan Rossi for Dowling in lane 2. Jessie Wiggum for Waukee in lane 3. Abby Wilcox for Dowling in 4. Abby Trosper for Waukee in 5. And Kate Christensen in lane 6. This is your varsity 200-meter medley relay. Again, a bunch of state qualifiers here in the state meet. We had, Ellie Clark was a senior. She graduated out of Dowling. Emma Futh, Cassie Rounds, and Maggie Carlson were the third place finishers for Dowling in the state meet. Waukee had Peyton Rafferty, Camden Habgood, Mallory Kell, and Sophia Husser. Sophia, the only senior on that squad. And they are off. Waukee finished fourth in this event at the state meet last year, and Waukee starts out with a slight advantage. Alexa Worth leading off in the back. Jessie Wiggum, a talented swimmer, leading off, giving Dowling a lead as they go into the first turn. Uh, 28.35. See, Dowling's Abby Wilcox swam at 28.95, 0.6 of a second difference between them. Swimming second, Marina Mahura for Waukee. Emily Kavlock in 2 for Dowling. Camden Habgood for Waukee in 3. Emma Futh for Dowling. Haley Davis in 5. And Anna Chase in 6. And anchoring, actually swimming the fly, Amelia Habgood in lane 1. Ella Brown in 2, Nora Kemp in 3, Cassie Rounds in 4, Peyton Rafferty in 5, Reagan Jensen in 6. The butterfly, Waukee maintains a slight lead, touching just half a second ahead of Dowling. Anchoring, McKenna Engels in lane 1, Zara Worth in lane 2, Mallory Kell in lane 3 for Waukee. Maggie Carlson anchoring for Dowling in 4. Peyton Coates in 5. Claire Carlson in 6. And it is a Waukee Dowling finish. Waukee 1, Dowling 2. In a time of 1:50.97. Waukee takes that home. Waukee takes first, third, and fourth. Those are some significant points. 8 points for first, 2 points for third. Okay, we've got our 200-yard freestyle junior varsity. Lily Froelich for Waukee in 1. Mary Kate Melcher for Dowling in 2. Kelly Hoffman in 3. Maria Eide in 4. Grace Fisher in 5. Sana Kutanen in lane 6 for Dowling. Sana Kartinen in lane 6. Junior varsity 200 freestyle. Dowling in 4 and 2, touched first at the far wall, 25 yards in. That is Melcher and Eide. Eide in lane 4, touching at the 50, 29.97 for her first 50. Melcher does a 30.77. And Kartinen, 31.59, touches third. Nope. Melcher, Eide, Fisher, and Melcher. Fisher in lane 5. Lane 4, 5, and 2, maintaining their leads. 34 something would be the splits for that lap on the top 3. 34.07, 34.15, and 34.77 for the top 3 on that last 50-yard lap. Eide, Melcher, and Fisher. 34, 35, and 36 were those splits, followed by 37 in lane 3, 30, and then 40 for Kartinen and 40 for Froelich. Melcher is making a move there, driving for the line. But Mariah Eide finishes first in 2:13.25. Melcher 2:13.95. Fisher finishes in 2:18.62. Hoffman in fourth, 2:24.14. Give you a quick look at the board. We've got some trouble up there in lane 1, so 2:30 something. For 6th place. We've got our 200-yard freestyle varsity. Dylan Hogginson in lane 1 for Waukee. Bree Evans in lane 2. Willa Hagi, freshman from Waukee, in lane 3. Anna Honkamp for Dowling in lane 4, Evan Swickerath in lane 5, and Ali Nedved, a sophomore, in lane 6. Jim Bannister calling them to the blocks. Lane 3 with a slight lead, that's Willahagi. Going into the very first turn, coming down to the end of the first lap. Lane 1 at the top of your screen, lane 6 at the bottom. Uh, 27.54 for Hagi at the turn. Tight race, first, second, third. Honkamp is not letting go, and up there in lane 1, Hodgkinson for Waukee is staying right in the game, and in lane 5, Swickerath from Waukee. She's moved into second, it looks like, from here. Looks like Ritchie and Hogginson up in lane 1 touched about the same time at that turn, but Honkamp is not giving up. We're 150 down to this 200-yard race. Schwickerath and Hodgkinson had the exact same split, 31-18. Of course, we don't know which one touched first. It's going to be a tight race. Hoggy touches first overall, and then it is Hodgkinson with 2-0 something. And then Schwickerath, 2:0.94 in third. Fourth was Honkamp, 2:02.68. Fifth place, 2:07.98 in lane 6. And rounding out the top 6 is Bree Evans, Dowling Catholic swimmer. $200-yard IM coming up. Got Rylan Robin from Waukee, a sophomore. Estella Cohensfeld, a freshman for Dowling Catholic, is in lane 2. Avery Herman in lane 3, another freshman from Waukee. Reagan Jensen, a senior from Dowling Catholic, is in 4. Chloe Sundet from Waukee is in 5. And Haley Mohan, a senior from Dowling, in lane 6. Your junior varsity 200-yard individual medley. $50 yards of each stroke, starting out with the butterfly. Fly, back, breast, and free are the order of events in this race. It's a tight race. It looks like Dowling's Jensen has a slight lead over Avery Herman. 30.91 for Jensen's first split, 32.05 for Herman as they head into the backstroke. Looks like we've got Sundet in lane 5. Sundet, Cohensfeld, and Robin all sitting close to each other on that far wall. Avery Herman with the strong lead going into the breaststroke. Herman followed by Jensen. Jensen's in lane 4. Herman in 3. Looks like lane 2, that's Cohensfeld. In 3rd at the moment. But I would say Sundet is closing the gap in this breaststroke. In lane 5, she has passed. And she will turn in 3rd, going into the freestyle. As Avery Herman from Waukee swims away with this one, bringing it home. She'll be pushing for time, trying to make the varsity squad. 2:22.78 is Herman, touching at the wall. And it looks like Jensen, Reagan Jensen, coming home second, 2:35.26. And Sundet touches 3rd, 2:41. followed by Cohensfeld in 2:41. Up there in lane 5, Robin in 2:50-something, and Mohan in 2:56.82. Varsity version of the same will feature Alexa Worth in lane 1, a senior from Waukee. Emma Futh for Dowling, a junior, is in lane 2. Peyton Rafferty, a sophomore from Waukee, in lane 3. Julia Sweetman, a Dowling standout. Her sister Mariette Xavier, swimming this year, is in lane 4. Abby Trosper, a junior for Waukee, is in lane 5. And Claire Carlson, a Dowling Catholic sophomore, is in lane 6 for this 200-yard individual medley. "50-yard fly, and Julia Sweetman and Rafferty neck and neck. Sweetman a slight advantage. Sweetman touching first, 27.51. Rafferty 27.98. Trosper touch third, 30.16, and Futh 36.2. Coming off the butterfly into the backstroke. Sweetman maintaining her lead. Sweetman finished third for Dowling in this state meet. 2:05.62 was her time last November in Marshalltown, and she maintains her lead over the sophomore Rafferty. We've got a race for third. It looks like lane 2, Emma Futh has a slight advantage over Trosper. Sweetman coming home from the breaststroke, ready to freestyle it home. And she turns, followed by Rafferty. Rafferty, a really strong breaststroker, or freestyler, but it does not look at the moment like she's going to catch Sweetman. Although she just made up half a body length on that turn there. If this race were another 50 yards, Sweetman touches first. (2:10.45) for Sweetman. Sweetman and Rafferty hug. The sophomore from Waukee finishing second in 2:11.06. Third place is Futh in 2:18.99. Fourth place is Worth in 2:20-something. And that is all we get. So we've got 2 heats of the 50-yard freestyle junior varsity. We've got one all Dowling Catholic, a trio of sophomores. Reese Lovell in lane 2, Abby Ruan in lane 4, and Kitaya Bunelos Moriel in lane 6. All Dowling Catholic swimmers, 50-yard freestyle. Looks like Ruan pulling ahead. Stands are full here at Dowling Catholic. This was the pool that convinced me to buy a camera so I could watch the meets from the deck. I had 3 swimmers grow up through Valley and Johnston as Ruan touches in 28.97. Great time for the sophomore. Reese touches second in 35.1. Reese Lovell, and Buenelos Moriel touches third in 35.8. Our second heat of the junior varsity, we've got Hunter Price for Waukee in lane 1, Emily Kavlock for Dowling Catholic in 2. She's a senior. Followed by freshman in lane 3 from Waukee, Sydney Abram. Natalie Salazar in 4, a freshman for Dowling Catholic. Emily Nichols in 5, and Anna Chase, another freshman for the Dowling Catholic Maroons in lane 6. Sydney Abrams in lane 3 has posted a 28.23. Emily Nichols a 27.97. Those are the times we've got coming into this. It looks like lane 4, Dowling's Natalie Salazar is going to touch first in 27.32, followed by Emily Nichols in lane 5, 27.84, and Sydney Abram touches third in 28 flat. Kavlock in fourth, 28.53. Chase in fifth, 29.65. And Price touches sixth in 30-something. Sorry about that. I wish we had those. Those 4 dots are out. Okay, we've got varsity 50-yard free. Peyton Coates for Waukee in lane 1. Maggie Carlson, a senior for Dowling Catholic in lane 2. Jessie Wiggum, a junior for Waukee in lane 3. Cassie Rounds, a senior for Dowling Catholic in lane 4. Madison Judas, senior for Waukee in lane 5. And Anna Huss, a freshman for Dowling Catholic in lane 6. Cassie Rounds in lane 4, swam at state. Finishing 7th in a 24.33. It looks like she is going to bring it home. Rounds touches first in 25.8, followed by Wiggum, 25.27. Third place, Coates up in lane 1 in 20-something. Fourth place, Carlson, 25.63. Fifth place in lane 6, the bottom of your screen, 26.13 is Huss. Followed by Judas, 26.15. All right, folks, we are going to go to break. Randy Nielsen on camera and directing. As they set up for diving, we're going to go to a couple-minute break. We will be back with a discussion, a conversation with Coach Paul Urey.
Who loves you, Iowa? Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee does.
In 10 minutes or less, let Schottenkirk Chevy make you an offer on the spot for your vehicle regardless of make, model, condition, or value. With our early lease termination program, we can help you get out of your lease whether you bought from us or not. Click, call, or stop in to get an offer for your car in 10 minutes or less.
Who loves you, Iowa? Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee does. WaukeeChevy.com.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. I'm excited to tell you about our new lifetime oil change plan. When you purchase our plan, you'll never have to pay for an oil change again. If you get a different car, simply transfer the plan over. If that car's oil needs are different than your original plan, just pay the difference. It couldn't be simpler. You won't have to worry about inflation or prices going up. Give us a call at Westside Auto Pros to get details on the lifetime oil change plan. And remember, when I say lifetime, I mean your lifetime, not just your car's.
Here's to everyone who believes in competition and good sportsmanship, who knows it's not about the trophies or the medals, but rather the lessons learned. For those who understand, it's not whether you win or lose, just that you give your best. So go ahead, lace them up, take the field, have fun, and play. For the experience, for the memories, for the love of the game. Shields.
Central Bank opened its doors in 1877 and has been proud to call Iowa home ever since. For more than a century, our family-owned business has worked hand in hand with friends and neighbors across the state to make their dreams a reality. Come visit us at our new location on Hickman and Waukee and see how Central Bank can make it happen for you.
Welcome back to Mark Crouch Pool at Dowling Catholic High School, where the Dowling Catholic Maroons are hosting the Waukee Warriors. And, well, I think it's just called the Warriors. Like the Johnston Dragons have kids from Urbandale, Dallas Center Grimes, and Des Moines Christian. We'll call them the Waukee Warriors from this point on. We've got 12 divers coming up. 6 junior varsity and 6 varsity. Pike position, 1.5 is her degree of difficulty. Audrey Dowd from Dowling Catholic. A strong launch, though she launched a little bit outward as opposed to upward. Is awarded a 24.75. Jay Asundo from Waukee. Inward dive, tuck position, 1.4 degree of difficulty. Looked good. Still had a little spin going as she went in, but she looked nice tuck up in the air. Nice takeoff, 23.8. Barrett Calimer from Dowling Catholic. Inward dive, pike position, 1.5 degree of difficulty. Oh, wow, that looked great. Nice height, nice straight legs, nice pike, and a very straight entry. She should be rewarded well for that, and a 33. And that is the top score so far. And our final varsity diver, Allison Berger from Waukee. Inward somersault, tuck position, 1.6. So a little more difficult dive, so she gets good scores. Multiplied by 1.6 could add to her score. Look, 6.65 for 30.4. That was our final varsity diver. We're back to our junior varsity with Abby Ireland from Dowling Catholic, doing a forward dive, tuck position, 1.2 degree of difficulty. Judges are looking at everything from the approach to takeoff. .24. Kiera Franklin from Waukee. Inward somersault tuck position. 1.6 degree of difficulty. Six and a halfs. 29.6. Molly Urey from Dowling Catholic. Same dive, inward somersault, tuck position. .6. Kira Guzman, inwards, 1 somersault, tuck position. Six and a half were her scores. 29.6. Sasha Gishi. Inward somersault tuck position. .8. Peyton McGrady from Waukee is our final junior varsity swimmer, diver, inward 1 somersault, tuck position. She had a beautiful first dive. Six and a half. 30.4. Simone Jennings, our first varsity diver, inward somersault tuck position. 1.6 is a degree of difficulty. Our third varsity diver is Alexa Elliott from Waukee. Forward 2 somersaults, tuck position. Degree of difficulty 2.2. That should see a high score right there. I heard a 7, 6.5, 44. Audrey Dowd from Dowling Catholic doing an inward somersault tuck position. .27.2. Jaya Sundo, inward 1.5 somersault tuck position. So she should be entering head first. Got to get a lot of height to make it all the way around for this. 2.2 degree of difficulty. Didn't quite get straightened out there as she entered the water. 36-3. Barrett Calimer from Dowling Catholic, inward 1.5 somersault tuck. And she got her height in order to get straightened out. 7.76, I think I heard the score, times 2.2. Should give her a 44 for that dive. Allison Berger, our final varsity diver. She's doing inward 1.5 somersaults, tuck, position 2.2. (42.9). Back to our junior varsity. We are 2 dives down, 4 dives to go. This is Abby Ireland from Dowling Catholic. She's doing forward 1.5 somersault with half a twist. .7 was that degree of difficulty. .4. Sierra Franklin doing a back dive. Straight. That was graceful. That was a beautiful dive. 6.67 were her scores. 32.3. Molly Urey from Dowling Catholic is doing forward 1.5 somersault. Tuck position 1.6 is her degree of difficulty. Three fives times 1.6 is 24. Got Kara Gooseman. We're doing a forward 1.5 somersault. Pike position, degree of difficulty is 1.7. Nice. 5, 4.5, and 6, I heard from the judges. 28.05. Sasha GC. A back somersault. Straight. 5, 5, 6.5 for her. Results in a 30.6. Peyton McGrady, back somersault tuck, 1.5. Our final JV diver. Nice execution on that. 5.5, 6.5, and 6 for her scores. Times 1.5 gives her a 25.5. Simone Jennings, our first varsity diver, doing a back somersault with half twist, free. She gets to choose how to do it.
Hey, no, I'm back. Dowling doesn't have the information.
Little over rotation. She did that straight. 1.7 for her back somersault. And she will be rewarded with a 23.8. Alexa Elliott is doing a reverse 1.5 somersaults, tuck position. 2.1 is her degree of difficulty. Oof, nice. .42 for that. Audrey Dowd from Dowling Catholic is our next varsity diver, doing a forward 1.5 somersault, pike position, 1.7.
Well, because you got to protect the mental side, and you also got to force separation, right?
Oh, nice. Chasing 113 score. She's got 34 for that. Jaya Suno from Waukee doing a back somersault tuck, 1.5. Nice back somersault. I heard some sevens in there for a total score of 28.5. Got two more varsity divers here. This is Barrett Calimer. Forward double somersault. Wow. She gets some air to get those two somersaults in and get straightened out before she enters the water. 42.9. Allison Berger is up next with a back one somersault straight. Seven, 6.5 for that, times 1.7 degree of difficulty, 34.85. And we are back to our junior varsity fourth dive. Forward somersault tuck, Abby Ireland. She had plenty of time up there. Good, strong launch in the air. .23.10. Molly Urey from Dowling Catholic is up next, doing a back dive straight. 1.7. One. Nope, where's my second diver? There she is. That was Sierra Franklin doing a forward 1.5 somersaults. 32.8 for her. I will tell you, I'm glad I numbered these in order. This is Molly Urey doing a back dive straight. Very graceful. 30.6. Our fourth junior varsity diver, Kiera Guzman, reverse somersault tuck. Nice job out of her. 5.5, 5.5, and 6. Giving her a 27.2. Our next diver is Sasha Giese, sorry. Back somersault with a half a twist. Little over rotation, but she made it through the dive. 3 5s for her. 25.5.
Okay, we'll shut it down.
Peyton McGrady from Waukee. Back somersault with half a twist. Couple of 5.5s and a 6.5. And that is a 31.45. That was our final junior varsity diver, and we are on to Simone Jennings for the varsity meet here. Forward 1.5 somersault, pike position. 1.7 is the degree of difficulty. Oh, wow. That looked good to me. .28.05 as we go to Alexa Elliott, inward 1.5 somersaults, tuck position 2.2. Oh, didn't quite make it around. Inward 1.25 somersaults. That should score. She should get that. Yep. She got 3 5s for that. A difficult dive. 33 for the score there. Audrey Dowd is doing a forward double somersault tuck position. So 2 full rotations in the air, landing on her feet. Very good. 2.2 is the degree of difficulty for that. 6.56 were the numbers from the judges. 37.4. Jayasundo forward 1.5 somersaults. Pike position 1.6 is the degree of difficulty. That looked beautiful to me. I am not a judge, but I would give that a good number. I heard 6.5, 7.5. I did not hear the first number, but she ends up with a 31.45. Barrett Calimer is up next for Dowling Catholic, doing back somersault, 1.5 twists. It's a lot of movement in here. Oh, that looked nice. Nice straight entry. She got the twist in and complete. .44.85. Our final varsity diver, fourth dive, back 1 somersault with half twist. 1.7. Free position. 6.56 from the judges, 28.9. And back to our fifth dive for junior varsity, Abby Ireland doing a back dive straight. Wow, nice. That was a nice dive, I thought. .31.45. Sienna Franklin. Sorry, Sienna. Reverse dive, tuck. Good air, went in nice and straight. Scores a 25.6. Sienna. Molly Yuri, back dive, straight, 1.7. Or back somersault, straight, 1.7. This is our fifth dive. Nice. .27.2. Kiera Guzman doing a back somersault, tuck position, 1.5. Four, 5.5 for 22.5. Sasha Bisi is doing a forward double somersault, tuck position, 2.2 degree of difficulty. .31.9. Peyton McGrady back up, doing forward 1.5 somersaults, pike position, 1.7. It's our final JV diver, fifth round. Five, 6.5 for 29.75. Simone Jennings, our first varsity diver, forward double somersault, tuck position, 2.2 on the difficulty scale. She just made it around, got those feet in first. .34.1. Alexa Elliott, back 1.5 somersaults, tuck position. Diver out of Waukee. Whoa. 5.56 from the judges. 32. Audrey Dowd doing back somersault, 1.5 twists free, 2.3 on the difficulty scale. Whoa. Wow. Looked to me like she got all those twists in. She definitely got the back somersault. 40.25. Jaya Sundo. Forward 2 somersaults. Tuck position 2.2 on the difficulty scale. Looks like she is going to score on that. Yep. 2-2 and 2.5. For a total of 16.5. Our 11th diver is Barrett Calimer. Back somersault with 2.5 twists free. 2.7. I'm not sure if she made that all the way around. 5.5, 6, and 4.5 from the judges. 43.2. And our final varsity diver, Allison Berger, forward 1.5 somersaults, pike position 1.7 on the degree of difficulty scale.
Nice.
6, 6.5, and a 7 from the judges. 33.15. Back to our junior varsity. Abby Ireland. Reverse dive, tuck position. Ah, nice. Made it beautiful. Five, 6.5, and 4.5 from the judges for a total of 25.6. Up next, Sienna Franklin, forward somersault, half twist. Scored a 26.35 on that. Molly Urey for her final dive is doing back somersault with half a twist. Free, 1.7 degree of difficulty. $19.5 and $26.9. Kiara Guzman up next, back somersault, half twist, 1.7. She'll be doing this free. Three fives times 1.7 gives her 25.5, 135.10 is what she finishes with. Sasha Gisi is doing forward somersault with one full twist, 1.9. 3 5s. Gives her a total of 139.9. And our final JV diver, Peyton McGrady, reverse somersault tuck, 1.6. Nice. Six, 5, 6 for a total of 27, 145.6. And our varsity divers, back somersault, back 1.5 somersault tuck for Simone Jennings from Dowling, 2.0. Ooh. 2, 3.5, and 4. Tough way to end. That'll give her 19 for 149.5. Up is Alexa Elliott, back somersault, 1.5 twists free, 2.3. Four and a half, 5, and 6. $178. That didn't change. I'm not sure what her final score was. This is Audrey Dowd. Back somersault. Oh, that was graceful. 1.7 on the difficulty scale. .32, and she finishes 163. Jaya Sundo doing a reverse somersault tuck position, 1.6 degree of difficulty. Five and a half, 6, and 6 gives her a total for that dive of 28. 136.5 is her final score there. Leading us to Barrett Calimer. That's Dowling's last diver. Back 1.5 somersault tuck, 2.0. Nice. Seven, 7, and 6. Giving her 207. And our final diver of the evening, Allison Berger from Waukee, reverse somersault tuck, 1.6 degree of difficulty. That looked nice. 777 times 1.6 is 33. 170.2. The pool is open, so we'll take a couple-minute break here as they set the pool up for swimming again. I will see if I can get the final scores for diving, give you an order of finish that is accurate, and we will be right back on CISN.TV right after this. Welcome to Mark Crouch Pool at Dowling Catholic High School, where the Dowling Catholic Maroons are hosting the Waukee Warriors in this dual early season girls swimming match up. My name is David Mabel. I'm here with Randy Nielsen and Peter Tarpey for part 2 of this swim meet. Welcome back. We lost our internet here, so we're recording and have this posted hopefully in time for you to get home and cue this up on the YouTube. So we are beginning here with the 100-yard butterfly junior varsity heat. Lanes 1, 3, and 5 are Waukee. 2, 4, and 6 are Dowling Catholic. And up in lane 1, we will have Sydney Abrams swimming, a freshman for Waukee. Cece Smith in lane 2 for Dowling Catholic. Ella Harrington in lane 3. Ella Brown in lane 4. Kaylee Wiggum in 5. And Molly Urey in lane 6. JV 100-yard butterfly. Swimmers will be going down and back for 1 lap, down and back for a 2nd lap. Each length is 25 yards. Each lap is 50. So 2 of them, 2 laps is 100 yards. This is an older pool, so I am calling it yards. It also says yards on our heat sheet, so I'm thinking this is a 25-yard pool. We have a couple of times. Kaylee Wiggum in lane 5 has posted a 107.6, and Ella Harrington has posted a 109.7 coming into this meet. Those are the only times we've got coming into the meet today. Again, I'd like to say hello to Emma Foth, like both. Not Futh, like Booth. I love to have it in writing, so next swim meet I will write that down. I'll just save my little note. 100-yard butterfly. Junior varsity. See, the pool is glass right now. As a photographer, this is one of my favorite heats, and you can see at the end of the deck, Chris Pose shooting for Dowling Catholic. Chris has kindly offered to provide us some photos from tonight's meet that we will post on our socials, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Looks like lane 5 touches first. Wiggum. Kaylee Wiggum. Posting a 30.84 for that first lap. She is being chased hard by Brown and Harrington in lanes 4 and 3 respectively. Lane 1 at the top of your screen, lane 6 at the bottom of your screen, and you can see lane 5, that is still Wiggum coming on strong. If she can hold them off, look up in lane 3 though. Who touched first? It did go 1, lane 5, Wiggum, 2, Harrington, and Brown in lane 4. Brown in lane 4 finishes 3rd. 107.32, 107.74, and 107.75. All right, next is varsity 100-yard butterfly. Amelia Hadgood in 1, Zara Worth in 2, Willa Hagi in 3, a freshman from Waukee. Cassie Rounds, a senior, in 4. Taylor Judas in 5. And a senior for Dowling, Reagan Jensen in lane 6. Cassie Rounds was our state meet swimmer in this heat. She swam to 11th place in the 100 fly, posting a 58.46 in Marshalltown last November. And it looks like she's off to a good start in lane 4. She is being chased hard by Haga in lane 3. That's a tight race. Look at lane 5. Judas Taylor. .28.16. Hagi in lane 3 touches first, followed by Judas, then Rounds. Worth touches in 4th. Habgood, then Jensen. We've got 25 yards to go. And it looks like lane 3 and lane 5, that is Hagi and Judas, Waukee swimmers. Who will it be? It is Judas Taylor Judas in lane 5 for Waukee. 59.95, a very fast time for this early in the season. Hagi 1:00.02, followed by Rounds 1:01.29. Worth is 4th at 1:01.4. 5th is Habgood, and next is Jensen. We've got a 100-yard free coming up. Junior varsity. Got 2 freshmen and a sophomore from Waukee. A freshman, senior, and sophomore from Dowling. Kelly Hoffman in lane 1 for Waukee. Natalie Salazar, the freshman for Dowling in 2. Taylor Rogers, freshman for Waukee in 3. Mary Kate Melcher, senior for Dowling in 4. Emily Nichols in 5, a sophomore from Waukee, and Olivia Reisdorf, a sophomore for Dowling Catholic in 6. .100-yard freestyle. Our best time coming into this meet is Emily Nichols, posting a 1:02.86. She is currently in lane 5. If you look up in lane 2, top of your screen, Natalie Salazar. She turns first at the halfway point, 28.68. 29.01 for Melcher in lane 4, touch second, and it looks like they are holding that strong, if not pulling ahead a bit. But lane 5, Emily Nichols is chasing hard to finish second, but she is slipping. It looks like lane 2, lane 4, Salazar, Melcher, and they touch that way. Salazar, Melcher, Nichols, followed by Hoffman and Rogers and Reisdorf. That was a junior varsity. 1:00.67 was the winning time. Got our varsity 100-yard free. McKenna Engels from Waukee, a senior from Waukee. Abby Wilcox in 2. Jessie Wiggum from Waukee in 3. Julia Sweetman from Dowling Catholic in 4. Madison Judas in 5. And Bree Evans in lane 6. Julia Sweetman's sister, Mary Sweetman, swam a 52.55 in Marshalltown last year to finish 3rd in the state meet. Beyond that, we've not seen any of these girls swim in the 100-yard free at state last year. But look at that race right there. Oh boy, 2 100ths of a second between Sweetman and Wiggum. Sweetman just ahead of Wiggum. Pretty much a toenail. And I'm not calling this one. Looks like Wiggum made up a little bit of time. It's going to be a drive for the line. They are fighting to the finish. And Wiggum touches ahead, 53.8 to a 53.98. Those are fast time. Maggie Carlson from Dowling last year swam a 54.94 at the state meet. Both those girls would have finished in the top 16. And it's September. It is mid-September right now. That is crazy fast. We've got the 500-yard freestyle coming up. Junior varsity, Kate Christensen in lane 2 for Dowling Catholic. Lily Voyanov, a sophomore for Waukee in lane 3. Violet Bordenero for Dowling in lane 4. Sarah McCrary, a sophomore for Waukee in lane 5. And Charlotte Chance, a Dowling swimmer in lane 6. Jim Bannister, our official, calling him to the blocks and starting 500 yards. As they get to the end of the pool, you're going to see a teammate drop in a card. That card has a number on it. That is their first length. Those lap cards, hopefully in time for you to get home and cue this up on the YouTube. So we are beginning here with the 100-yard butterfly junior varsity heat. Lanes 1, 3, and 5 are Waukee. 2, 4, and 6 are Dowling Catholic. And up in lane 1, we will have Sydney Abrams swimming, a freshman for Waukee. Cece Smith in lane 2 for Dowling Catholic. Ella Harrington in lane 3. Ella Brown in lane 4, Kaylee Wiggum in 5, and Molly Urey in lane 6. JV 100-yard butterfly. Down, back. Swimmers will be going down and back for one lap, down and back for a second lap. Each length is 25 yards. Each lap is 50. So two laps is 100. 100 yards. This is an older pool, so I am calling it yards. It also says yards on our heat sheet, so I'm thinking this is a 25-yard pool. We have a couple of times. Kaylee Wiggum in lane 5 has posted a 107.6, and Ella Harrington has posted a 109.7 coming into this meet. Those are the only times we've got coming into the meet today. Again, I'd like to say hello to Emma Foth, like both, not Futh, like Booth. I'd love to have it in writing, so next swim meet I will write that down. I'll just save my little note. 100-yard butterfly. Junior varsity. See, the pool is glass right now. As a photographer, this is one of my favorite heats, and you can see at the end of the deck, Chris Pose shooting for Dowling Catholic. Chris has kindly offered to provide us some photos from tonight's meet that we will post on our socials, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. It's like lane 5 touches first. Wiggum. Kaylee Wiggum. Posting a 30.84 for that first lap. She is being chased hard by Brown and Harrington in lanes 4 and 3 respectively. Lane 1 at the top of your screen, lane 6 at the bottom of your screen, and you can see lane 5, that is still Wiggum coming on strong. If she can hold them off. Look up in lane 3 though, who touched first? It did go 1, lane 5, Wiggum, 2, Harrington, and Brown in lane 4. Brown in lane 4 finishes third, 107.32, 107.74, and 107.75. All right, next is Varsity 100-yard butterfly. Amelia Habgood in 1, Zara Worth in 2, Willa Hagi in 3, a freshman from Waukee. Cassie Rounds, a senior, in 4. Taylor Judas in 5. And a senior for Dowling, Reagan Jensen in lane 6. Cassie Rounds was our state meet swimmer in this heat. She swam to 11th place in the 100 fly, posting a 58.46 in Marshalltown last November. And it looks like she's off to a good start in lane 4. She is being chased hard by Haga in lane 3. That's a tight race. Look at lane 5. Judas Taylor. .28.16. Hagi in lane 3 touches first, followed by Judas, then Rounds. Worth touches in 4th. Habgood, then Jensen. We've got 25 yards to go. And it looks like lane 3 and lane 5, that is Hagi and Judas, Waukee swimmers. Who will it be? It is Judas in. Taylor Judas in lane 5 for Waukee. 59.95, a very fast time for this early in the season. Hagi 1:00.02, followed by Rounds 1:01.29. Worth is 4th at 1:01.4. 5th is Habgood, and next is Jensen. We've got a 100-yard free coming up. Junior varsity. Got 2 freshmen and a sophomore from Waukee. A freshman, senior, and sophomore from Dowling. Kelly Hoffman in lane 1 for Waukee. Natalie Salazar, the freshman for Dowling, in 2. Taylor Rogers, freshman for Waukee, in 3. Mary Kate Melcher, senior for Dowling, in 4. Emily Nichols in 5, a sophomore from Waukee, and Olivia Reisdorf, a sophomore for Dowling Catholic, in 6. .100-yard freestyle. Our best time coming into this meet is Emily Nichols, posting a 1:02.86. She is currently in lane 5. If you look up in lane 2, top of your screen, Natalie Salazar. She turns first at the halfway point, 28.68. 29.01 for Melcher in lane 4, touched second, and it looks like they are holding that strong, if not pulling ahead a bit. But lane 5, Emily Nichols is chasing hard to finish second, but she is slipping. It looks like lane 2, lane 4, Salazar, Melcher, and they touch that way. Salazar, Melcher, Nichols, followed by Hoffman and Rogers and Reisdorf. That was a junior varsity. 1:00.67 was the winning time. Got our varsity 100-yard free. McKenna Engels from Waukee, a senior from Waukee. Abby Wilcox in 2. Jessie Wiggum from Waukee in 3. Julia Sweetman from Dowling Catholic in 4. Madison Judas in 5. And Bree Evans in lane 6. Julia Sweetman's sister, Mary Sweetman, swam a 52.55 in Marshalltown last year to finish 3rd in the state meet. Beyond that, we've not seen any of these girls swim in the 100-yard free at state last year. But look at that race right there. Oh boy, 2 100ths of a second between Sweetman and Wiggum. Sweetman just ahead of Wiggum. Pretty much a toenail. And I'm not calling this one. Looks like Wiggum made up a little bit of time. It's going to be a drive for the line. They are fighting to the finish. And Wiggum touches ahead, 53.86 to a 53.98. Those are fast time. Maggie Carlson from Dowling last year swam a 54.94 at the state meet. Both those girls would have finished in the top 16. And it's September. It is mid-September right now. That is crazy fast. We've got the 500-yard freestyle coming up. Junior varsity, Kate Christensen in lane 2 for Dowling Catholic. Lily Voyanov, a sophomore for Waukee in lane 3. Violet Bordenero for Dowling in lane 4. Sarah McCrary, a sophomore for Waukee in lane 5. And Charlotte Chance, a Dowling swimmer in lane 6. Jim Bannister, our official, calling him to the blocks and starting 500 yards. As they get to the end of the pool, you're going to see a teammate drop in a card. That card has a number on it. That is their first length. Those lap cards show lengths. That's confusing how I said that. Those length cards show lengths, not laps. There are 20 lengths in a 500 or 10 laps. So it's the end of their first lap, but second length. So they're going to see a 3 when they get to the end of this length here, 25 yards each length. Lane 3, Violet Bordenero, a Dowling junior, pushing the lead along with Charlotte Chance in lane 6. Oh no, that's lane 3. That's Lily Voynov, sophomore out of Waukee, touching first. 105.02 for their first 100. It's about a 32.550 average. 5 lengths down. Randy Nielsen on camera. Voynov, 35.28 split on that turn right there.
He's good. He gets it.
Looks like Chance in second. McCrary in third. Bordenaro and Christensen in fourth and fifth. Boy, second and third turned right together. McCrary just ahead of Chance, 225.8 to 226.6 at that split right there. Coming up on the halfway mark, we've got 250 yards down. Coming up at the turn. .250. So she's on a sub 6 minutes pace. McCrary and Chance still holding second and third. Bordenaro and Christensen in fourth and fifth. As Voinov continues on her 35-second split pace. A long 35 seconds, 35.89 for that last split. 13 lengths down out of 20. McCrary pulling ahead of Chance as this race marches on. Strokes on, I suppose we should say. Voinov slowing a 37 and McCrary a 36 on that split. Chance hitting 39, so Chance is not closing the gap, but McCrary sure could. She was 7 seconds behind. She's got 5, 15, 16, 4, 2 laps to go. She'd have to have an incredible final couple of laps. And they swapped that time. Voinov at 36 and McCrary at 37. So 8-second differential between those two. Chance holding in third. Voinov getting the bell. Signaling 1 lap to go or 2 lengths. She's going to get a red dot at the turn on the far end. Signaling 1 length to go. Yeah, her last lap was 35. She sped back up. This one I'm sure will be 33 or 34, maybe even faster. She's really drilling it coming home. 33.95. She finishes in 5:50.6. As McCrary finishes in 6:01, followed by Chance. Chance touches in 6:10. Bordenaro coming up next and will touch in 6:21, followed by Christensen. Hitting the wall in 6:26.54. On to page 2. 500-yard freestyle varsity. Peyton Coates for Waukee in 1. Allie Nedved for Dowling Catholic in 2. Mallory Kell for Waukee in lane 3. Anna Huss in 4. A freshman for Dowling Catholic. Nora Kemp in 5 for Waukee, and Ryan Rossi in 6. We are off. 20 lengths, 10 laps for this Varsity 500 free. Center of the pool moving ahead in the first length. Lane 5 taking the lead coming into the first lap, 50 yards down. And that is Kemp touching first, 28.08 for her first turn, followed by Huss and Kell. Rossi, Nedved, and Coates rounding out the next 3. Dowling, or the Waukee swimmers in lanes 3 and 5 have a slight advantage over Huss in lane 4. Kemp pulling ahead. That was a strong turn by her. 59, actually a 58.85 for her first 100. 59.6 for Kell, 59.87 for Huss. Kemp and Kell, 31 teens for their splits. Huss is slowing a bit, swimming a 32.5 for that split. 32.4 for Rossi. Rossi's putting a good effort in, as is Coach, 32.7. Nedved, a 33.2 split as they come up to the 200-yard mark. Kemp maintains her lead, 31.01. Kell at 31.9. Huss is slowing a bit. Whoa, Kemp swam a sub 31 split right there. Kell is 31.35. The rest of the swimmers are 33 and 34 splits. So Huss is still in third. Rossi is chasing her down in lane 6. And lane 1, Coates is having a good swim. Gosh, Kemp a 30.97. That was even faster yet. 31.81 for Kell. Kemp is really holding that pace strong. There's a 31.03. Right around 31. 32.11 for Kell. $15 lengths down out of 20. They're going to have 100 yards to go when they touch next. Kemp just drilling, driving those arms. Getting a really strong pull with every stroke. 30.40 for that for that split right there. She is still swimming really strongly, very consistent, right around 31 seconds, if not a little under. She's got 50 yards to go. That was a 30.26. She's even getting faster, folks. Nora Kemp, the sophomore from Waukee, in lane 5 with 25 yards to go. And we're going to be waiting for a little bit for our next swimmer to finish. And there she touches a 29.63 for that, a 5:04.23. And there is Kel with a 5:14.6. It's a race for the next spot. Third is Huss in lane 4. Coates in lane 1. Nedved in lane 2 finishes 5th. Huss and Coates 5:29 and 5:30. 6th place Rossi 5:37. Taylor Judas from Waukee got 8th last year in the state meet in the 500 free, swimming a 5:13. Anna Huss just swam a 5:04.23. She's a freshman, ladies and gentlemen. I met Nora Kemp. She's a sophomore, ladies and gentlemen. That's amazing. 5:04.23. Second place, Jessie Wiggum from Waukee last year in the state meet, 4:48. 12:16 seconds to shave off that. That was an amazing swim. That was worth the watch. 5:04.23 for Nora Kemp from Waukee, sophomore from Waukee. Okay, we've got a 200-yard freestyle relay junior varsity. You can see them all lining up behind the blocks. Kate Sullivan starting out for Dowling Catholic in lane 2. Kelly Hoffman for Waukee in lane 3. Maria Eide for Dowling in 4. Marin Lacey in 5 for Waukee. Olivia Reisdorf for Dowling in lane 6. Our official Jim Bannister getting ready to call the girls to the blocks. It looks like there's a Waukee team, but I do not have, maybe not. I do not have a Waukee team in lane 1 listed on our heat sheet. So I'm not sure if they're waiting for the varsity heat or if those girls at the top of your screen are, yep, they're stepping up. So I apologize, I do not have the names of the girls in lane 1. And they're off 200 yards. Each girl will swim 50 yards as fast as they can. Driving, pulling, reaching across the pool with every stroke. Lanes 3 and 4 pulling ahead quickly. It's Maria Eide for Dowling, Kelly Hoffman for Waukee. Looks like Eide has a slight advantage as they touch. 28.39 for Dowling, 28.48 for Waukee. And they're being chased in lane 5. We've got second swimmers, Reese Lovell for Dowling in 2, Emily Nichols for Waukee in 3, Anna Chase for Dowling in 4, Grace Fisher in 5, and Barrett Calimer in lane 6 for Dowling. Our third swimmers are taking off. That's Sana Kartunen in lane 2 for Dowling. Avery Herman in lane 3 for Waukee. Abby Ruan for Dowling in 4. Lily Voinov for Waukee in 5. And Kataya Bunelos Moriel for Dowling Catholic in 6. As Waukee pulls ahead with one swimmer to go, anchor swimmers in the water. Final swim for this relay. Cece Smith for Dowling in 2. Ella Harrington for Waukee in 3. Mary Kate Melcher for Dowling in 4. Sydney Abram in 5. And Olivia Reese in lane 6. As we watch Waukee's Ella Harrington bring it home for the Waukee Warriors. Followed by Dowling, Mary Kate Melcher, and Sydney Abram in 3rd for that relay team in lane 5. Lanes 2 and 1. Finishing 4th and 5th. Relay and touching in 6th is Dowling's relay C team, junior varsity. Next up, we've got 6 full lanes of the varsity 200-yard freestyle relay. Marina Mahura from Waukee in lane 1. Emma Foth, like both, in lane 2. Willa Hagi in lane 3. Zara Worth in lane 4. McKenna Engels in lane 5. And Ella Brown in lane 6. Those are your leadoff swimmers in the 200-yard freestyle relay. Girls are called to the blocks. Jim Bannister, our official. They are off for our varsity 200 free relay. Looks like Dowling has, Waukee has a slight advantage in lane 3 at the first turn, pulling ahead even. That's Willa Hagi, a freshman, putting Waukee in the lead at the first split. 26-4-9, no, 25-4-9, 25-9-4 for Dowling in lane 4. Waukee extending that lead a bit. Our second swimmers, Abby Trosper in lane 1, Annie Honkamp in lane 2, Peyton Rafferty in 3, Maggie Carlson in 4, Camden Habgood in 5, Reagan Jensen in 6. As we move on to our third swimmer, Alexa Worth for Waukee in 1, Bree Evans in 2, Evan Schwickerath in 3, Julia Sweetman in 4, Dylan Hogginson in 5, and Emily Kalock in 6. Our anchor swimmers are in the water, and Waukee continues to lead. Kaylee Wiggum in lane 1, Claire Carlson in 2, Nora Kemp in 3, Anna Huss in 4, Madison Judas in 5, and Allie Nedved in 6. And it is Nora Kemp touching first for Waukee, followed by Anna Huss for Dowling in lane 4. Lane 5 touches next. That's Madison Judas. Followed by lane 2, Claire Carlson, Kaylee Wiggum, and Allie Nedved rounding out the top 6. 139.77 for that relay right there. Nora Kemp and Peyton Rafferty, both on the 4th place state relay team last February. Maggie Carlson, Julia Sweetman on the team for Dowling that finished third last year at the state meet. And we are watching the 100-yard backstroke junior varsity. Taylor Rogers in lane 1, a freshman out of Waukee. Estella Cohensfeld for Dowling in lane 2, freshman. Chloe Sundet for Waukee in 3. Kate Christensen, a freshman for Dowling in 4. Naya Schmidt for Waukee in 5. And Violet Bordenaro in lane 6. 100-yard backstroke as we see our first split, 33.43 for Christensen, 33.94 for Cohensfeld. Dowling in full control of this race in lanes 4 and 2, respectively. So looks like Cohensfeld's making up some time. Cohensfeld may take this. They are dead even at the line. And who is going to finish? Oh, Cohensfeld gets it. Christensen second. 108.94 to 108.97. Third place goes up to lane 1, a 1 something or other. You can see our 4 dots there. Fourth place, Bordenaro. Fifth place, Naya Schmidt. So we look at the varsity 100-yard backstroke. Haley Davis out of Waukee in 1. Ryan Rossi in 2. Taylor Judas from Waukee in 3. Abby Wilcox in 4. Amelia Habgood in 5. And Maria Eide in lane 6. Dowling had 3 swimmers in the final 16 at the state meet. Ellie Clark, their best finisher, a senior, finished 9th. Abby Wilcox finished 12th at the state meet, swimming a 58.94. Caroline Schultz finished 16th. Peyton Rafferty from Waukee finished 11th last year. And Schwickerath finished 15th. Neither of those 2 swimmers in this heat right here. Dowling's Wilcox touches first, about nearly 7/10 of a second ahead of Judas. Rossi in 3rd. Dowling, Waukee, Dowling. Wilcox pushing hard, trying to maintain her lead. Judas pushing to catch. Wilcox stays ahead. 1.0000. Judas 1.0048. Third swimmer 1.044. Great swim out of those swimmers. A 59.16 got 15th at state. These girls are swimming fast tonight. It's mid-September. It is the 14th, and they are swimming close to state times. Some of them even being top 10 state times. They must have had some good work this summer. 100-yard breaststroke coming up, junior varsity. Marin Lacey from Waukee in lane 1. Emily Kavlock in 2 for Dowling, a senior. Grace Fisher in 3 for Waukee. Anna Chase, a freshman for Dowling in 4. Cadence Wygant for Waukee in 5. And another freshman for Dowling, Kate Sullivan in lane 6. They take to the blocks. One 100-yard breaststroke. I love the rhythmic cheers of their teammates as they pop out of the water, and their teammates feel like they can hear them. Whether they can or not, I'm not sure. Looks like lane 2 is Emily Kavlock. Edging out the others. She touches first in 37.17. A 37.76 for Wigan in lane 5. Touches second. Race for second and third is tight. Even first, that could be anyone's race with a really good length. Final 25 here. Still looks like Kavlock is in the lead. Kavlock, Fisher, Wigan, Chase. Kavlock with 1:18.91, followed by Fisher, 1:19.37. Wigan and 1:20.78. Chase, Lacey, and Sullivan rounding out the top 6 as we look at the varsity 100-yard breaststroke. Marina Mahura from Waukee, she is a senior, is in lane 1. Annie Honkamp is in 2 for Dowling. Mallory Kell, a junior for Waukee, in 3. Emma Foth is in lane 4. Camden Habgood, a senior for Waukee, is in lane 5. And Maggie Carlson, a Dowling Catholic senior, is in lane 6. Annie Honkamp in lane 2 swam this event at state, as did Emma Foth. Foth swimming a 106 at the state meet, finishing 5th. Honkamp 107, finishing 6th. Waukee had no one in the top 16 at the state meet, but they are not giving up here. Look at that by Habgood in lane 5. She is giving them a run for their money. Honkamp, Kell, Foth, both, Foth. Foth has a slight lead right here. I'm second place. It's Habgood. Kell takes 3rd and Honkamp 4th. Mahura 5th and Carlson 6th. So 108.51 wins it. We have 2 races left. We have the 400-yard freestyle relay junior varsity. Each swimmer swims 100 yards. Junior varsity heat first. Hunter Price for Waukee will lead off in lane 1, not followed by, but concurrently with Abby Ruan for Dowling in 2, Taylor Rogers for Waukee in 3, Violet Bordenaro in 4 for Dowling, Raylyn Robin for Waukee in 5, and Molly Uri will be swimming for Dowling in lane 6. Taylor Rogers in lane 3, a freshman. And that freshman takes an early lead. Molly Uri in lane 6 is also swimming strong to the first wall. Rogers bringing it home. Rogers, Ruan. Rogers, Ruan, Price, and Bordenaro. And Robin and Yuri rounding out the top 6 as we head into our second swimmer. Waukee with a lead. Waukee 103.6. Dowling 105.42. 109.72. Our top 3. And the swimmers are Lily Froelich for Waukee in lane 1. Estella Cohensfeld for Dowling in 2. Sarah McCrary for Waukee in 3. Kate Christensen in lane 4 for Dowling. Kelly Hoffman in 5 for Waukee. And Olivia Reisdorf, Dowling swimmer in lane 6. Lane 3, Dowling's A relay team is continuing to lead as they get ready for the next swimmer. .206 halfway through this race. Our swimmers are Lacey Marin for Waukee in lane 1. Sana Kartunen in lane 2. Avery Herman in lane 3. Mary-Kate Melcher in 4. Chloe Sundett in 5. And Haley Mohan in lane 6. Waukee in lane 3, Dowling in lane 2, Dowling in lane 4, Waukee in lane 5. Our leaders, lane 4 and 5, that is a tight race. Dowling with a slight advantage at the turn at the far wall. Waukee sending it off to her anchor. Let's go through that list. Grace Fisher for Waukee will anchor in lane 1. Cece Smith for Dowling in 2. Lily Voinov for Waukee in 3. Ella Brown in 4 for Dowling. Naya Schmidt for Waukee in 5. And Olivia Reese anchoring in lane 6 for Dowling. Commanding lead by the Waukee Warriors. 1 lap to go. Lily Voinov holding strong for Waukee in the lead. Lane 2 up there at the top of your screen, that's Cece Smith. Chasing her hard. Lane 4 is Ella Brown, followed by Naya Schmidt. Olivia Reese and Grace Fisher in lanes 6 and 2 respectively, as Waukee brings it home in 4:11:34. Second place, lane 2, 4:21.96. Third place, lane 4, 4:22.76. Fourth place, lane 5, a Waukee team of 4:25.19. Fifth is a Waukee team. We have 4 something. And sixth is lane 6. And she touches in 5:05.65. There are your times. One more race to go, folks. 400-yard freestyle relay. Varsity will be led off by Amelia Habgood in lane 1. Allie Nedbed in lane 2 for Dowling. Willa Hoggy, a freshman for Waukee in 3. Zara Worth for Dowling in 4. Evan Schwickerath in 5 for Waukee. Maria Eide in lane 6 for the Maroons. Waukee got the better of Dowling in this race at state with Nora Kemp, Taylor Judas, Mallory Kell, and Jessie Wiggum swimming a 3:29.53. They finished second. Dowling finished fourth with Julia Sweetman, Zara Worth, Ellie Clark, and Mary Sweetman in 3:31. So 3:29, 3:31 at state. Let's see what they can do tonight. Some of the same swimmers, different combinations. Peyton Rafferty is coming up next in lane 3 for Waukee. Waukee lanes 3 and 5. Slight edge over Dowling in lane 4. Although Dowling might have touched, nope. Dowling touched third in lane 4. 27.0, well, let's start with the fastest. Lane 3, 26.94. Lane 5, 27.01. Lane 6, 27.16. Those are your top 3 teams as we head into swimmer number 2. Waukee off first, Dowling off second, Waukee off third. A 54.79 for that 100, followed by a 55.96 and a 56.21. Up there at the top of your screen, lanes 1 and 2 are right around 59 something, but they are neck and neck. Lane 6 just a couple seconds behind lanes 1 and 2. As Peyton Rafferty brings it home for Waukee halfway through, and she sends it off to their third swimmer. We're looking at Haley Davis in lane 1, Ryan Rossi in lane 2, Taylor Judas in 3, Julia Sweetman in 4, Dylan Hogginson in 5, and Claire Carlson in 6. Anchoring up in lane 1 are McKenna Engels. Lane 2 is Annie Honkamp. Lane 3 is Jessie Wiggum. Anna Huss in 4, Nora Kemp in 5, and Natalie Salazar in 6. Our anchor swimmers taking to the blocks. Waukee will be leading off right there with Jessie Wiggum. Dowling in the water with Anna Huss. Nora Kemp swimming for Waukee in lane 5. Annie Honkamp in lane 2. McKenna Engels in 1, and Natalie Salazar in lane 6. As Waukee is going to bring home all of the relay points. First place points in this race. And she touches in 3:36.87. Remember I said that Dowling finished 4th at state with a 3:31, so 5 seconds behind. That's amazing. Dowling finishes second, 3:41.9, followed by a hard-charging Waukee squad in lane 5 in 3:41.93, 3:56.98 for lane 2 Dowling squad. I guess they finished 5th, and then 3:50-something in lane 1, probably 3:56 and some change for the Waukee squad in lane 1, followed by 4:01 for Dowling in lane 6. Look at that camera work by Randy Nielsen, doing magic with his, again, this is a new camera for us. It's mechanically, it's a remote control. Girls doing a cheer for each other at the end of the meet. I am stalling a little bit to see if we can get a score. All right, folks, we've got the varsity score. Waukee Warriors 113, Dowling 74. And the Waukee Warriors junior varsity. I hate to say this, but I can only see I see 3 digits to 2 digits. I think 1 something to 84. Waukee won the junior varsity heat too. I just can't see the score. Anyway, good night for Waukee. Good night for Dowling. Thank you for your patience and understanding as we try and shove this broadcast through a tiny little internet tube to get to you. So we will have this uploaded. We thank you for joining us. Tune in this Friday night as Waukee and Valley meet at 7 p.m. and Urbandale heads to Roosevelt. So for that, on behalf, oh, here we go. Look, 101 to 85, junior varsity Waukee ahead, and 112 to 74 in varsity Waukee over Dowling Catholic. The official scores. Thank you, Peter Tarpey. For Peter Tarpey, Randy Nielsen, and myself, Dave Mabel, we want to thank you for watching, and we'll look forward to seeing you again.